Welcome to the early late game. For maximum comedic value, I suggest listening at 2 times the normal speed. If you'd like to see how we got to this point, check out the playlist on the bottom left of the video at the end of when I will ask you politely to subscribe, or consider it at the very least, to let you know what we did last time in the very early late game. This is the early late game. Last time was the very early late game. We had put together some settlers and sent them on their way. We're going to get them set up here, and where's the other one? The other one is down here and here. And as you can see, I think it's going to be well under control. We also were going to start a relationship with Kabul, but unfortunately we weren't able to get any niter to build our bombard. But, you know, since we were going to do it anyways, I'm going to do it anyways. There you go. And then we'll have one more left over. And what is this? All right, a natural wonder over there. That's awfully nice. Look, we get to see all of this stuff that Kabul opened up for us. So I think for sure we're going to get in here first, and maybe there's an opportunity for a secondary over here somewhere. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Here. So you could build there, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So we could put something there. Unlikely, but I'm going to pin it up just because, right? Just to kind of give you an idea of as close as we can get to them. More realistically, we'll probably want to do something, 1, 2, 3, around here, around this river, or, you know, something we could get to fresh water if we needed it. Not down here in the desert, that's for sure. But that's what that's all about. As we enter into our next turn, we're approaching astronomy, passing through, I should say, on our way to economics, so we can get Big Ben, so we can double up our bank account. Our bankroll in a big way when we get to it. We are in the process of building the Rural Valley because we unlocked it last time. And as far as our civics go, we are, I don't think we're beelining anything right now. We are. We are going to urbanization to get neighborhoods so we can build some neighborhoods for some of our people. And then we'll consider some other alternatives to things we might go after as well then. All right, apparently this young lady didn't like the fact that I was getting ready to start a LARPing session with my friends, you know, of Cabal. But, you know, maybe if that frustrates her, that frustrates her. Maybe she should have given me some of that niter earlier, so I could have done it anyways, you know. Oh, my goodness, we got another builder from the first generation of builders ready to retire to the farms. Enjoy your farming life, sir. 2 episodes ago, I believe, in the pre-late game planning the late game. Or maybe it was 3 episodes a game, the middle game transition to late game populations. We had a great build, the great rebuild. No, it was several. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes ago. The return of the Great Builders Union. We built a whole bunch of builders with +2. So they'd be able to, the first wave could go to all the farms, and now the second waves can get over to the other places. Did I send builders over here? I sent a builder. Did I not send more than one? 6, 5. Dude, you need to get your butt over here also. All right, gonna move this guy into position to help everybody else get where they need to be over here. Oh, we got a missionary there. Is our settler gonna get there in time? I think we have them. Oh, look at that, trying to hoard in on that spot, man. You better get out of that spot, son. Just sit there and look pretty, Francis Drake. Do we want to send 3 envoys anywhere in particular? Look at this, these guys. We did something to make them boost up a little bit. We dabble in faith just a little bit. I'm not sure how. We almost have enough to get ourselves a conservationalist so we can get a national park, but we're not about faith. I mean, I've played faith games before, but we're not about faith. We dabble in faith, just a little, on accident. And the only city that has any is Candy, and that's because it was there when we finished our LARPing session. I don't think I really want to do anything for any of these people, right? We're ignoring science, and we're ignoring culture. We're doing exclusively money and production and LARPing. Oh, you missed it. They just made like a beeline, said nope. They noped out. Didn't want to have anything to do with it. Army or fashion. Oh, we boosted something. Gunpowder, huh? Well, let's go take a look at where gunpowder is. Oh, it's a one-liner here, so it was probably... Let's see here. Castle, there it is. Build an armory. I thought we did that a long time ago. We must not have done it recently enough. I don't know. Oh, but that speed things up. That's awesome. So we'll get this all done a little bit faster. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Big Ben, you're going to double our bankroll, son. We're going to have, I hope to have 15 grand in there by the time it's all said and done. Francis Drake, sit there looking pretty. Settlers, get right there and settle in place. Don't worry about the fact that there's no water. We have a plan. First things first, Get this pin out of here. Get this pin out of here. At Magdeburg. Choose some production for Aachen. Aachen, what are you working on here? We don't need holy sites. We don't need campuses. You've never built an encampment? I don't believe it. But how many does he need? If he's 10 going on 11, do we build the encampment? Aachen, I want you to work on a commercial hub investment. No. Yes. Heidelberg, you know what I want you to do. Oh, it's time. It's time. Why? Suddenly, I thought they had to get to 10. Now they only needed to get to 8, apparently. We're building that harbor. Let's get this pin out of there. Thank you very much. Boom. Yes, I want a harbor district there. You got it. And if that's ready, that means... Trier, can we build your harbor yet? No, you still need to get to 7. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I remember last episode when that happened, and I made the decision to do the other thing, and you're going to have to go watch it if you want to go see what happened. But for those of you who have been watching, dude, you remember that. All right, so how far away are we again? 4 turns away from that. That'll at least happen here in the early late game as we get this guy done. So, okay. All right, I can tolerate that just a little bit. But in the meantime, wait. Is that still Trier? Trier needs to build something or work on something. We are not dabbling in culture. You should give it to us for free at some point. Ooh, a privateer. Privateer. I like the sounds of that. And it's got some range strength. So let's build a privateer. Over at Magdeburg. Just getting started. What do they want to do? Do they have any problems? They've got nothing really as problems go. They're going to get their food growth as their city grows. Right? So the next one... In fact, let's just go ahead and prioritize it so they know to go there next, right? Because we are going to take care of both their housing and infrastructure needs by getting a pre-purchased granary, gabamo, right? So housing's taken care of, food's good, they're going to start growing fast. Anything else we can buy out here? You know, if we were to purchase something, do we want a trader here, right? We might have to... We don't know what's going to happen with anybody else. What else can we purchase to put in place here? Do we want any extra defenses? Do we want an archer or something? Nope, we're going to save because we want to make sure that... oh, ancient walls would have been nice to buy, but apparently wasn't available. Let's get 71 turns. But that's okay because we got builders here to make chops. So where did I say I was going to put it? Right here. All right, let's delete this pin and put down that Hansa district. Bam, there you go. Let's back out of this a little bit. Where's that builder? There's a builder. We want you to come right here and get to chopping on that. And the other builder? Where's that other builder? Wasn't there another builder over here? Yeah, he's right here. What are you doing? Stop farting around. You're going to get it. No, you're going to go here to make a farm. All right, it looks like she's really into my spy for some reason. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Oh, hey, this guy. Your people settled too close. You're the one who invited me over, dude. I'm sorry. All right. What? Too close to you? I don't even know where... You think that's close? Just wait. Wait, is this close to her? That's not close to her. Is it? No way, but over here... Things are about to get real close, right? In fact, is my settler where I want my settler to be? They sure are. We're found in this city. That's what I think of that. Over here at Augsburg, new on the house. I know we're going to invest a little bit of money. We're going to get you... Do we want food and production? Food and housing? Or you have fresh water already. We don't need that. But food and production might be nice. Boom. More food and housing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm feeling like splurging on my new little burgeoning cities, which need to get that tack out of there. There you go, Augsburg. See, I'm digging this. Let's get something built. We'll chop it. What's the first thing we should build, you ask? The game suggests a Hansa. Oh, maybe ancient walls. Maybe ancient walls, or maybe I save those for later. We're going to build the Hansa, of course. We have it all down there for some reason, so I'm doing it. Builder. Give me some extra production. I think that chopped it down to 19. See, that's going to happen fast now. Or not, because I just got rid of all of my production in that city. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's kind of... that might have been a little silly. I might have to pop in that card and buy some land. In fact, that's exactly what's going to happen. In 2 turns, we're popping in the card to buy these 2 tiles. And we're going to turn those 2 tiles... Can I buy this one and this one and that one? I might have to buy 3 to go after that farmland. I'm going to pre-pin it neighborhood just so it's easier for me to remember. I'm sure one of these says farm. There it is. So that's what I'll do. Oh, goodness. My goodness. Next turn. All right, Magdeburg. We are going to get you farming up right here. Make sure it's the right one. It was the right one. We're going to get you... Are you already building your thing? Looks like it's taken 70 turns. What about this builder? Oh, they just got there, so they're not going to be able to chop. But we will chop. And then this will be the only big production thing until our production thing is done. Which might be a little scary. And we're going to swap in that other card and buy some more stuff. You know, 1, 2, 3. We're going to try to cut this off. And probably grab these 2 to cut that off from them, just in case. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can reach there. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't be able to. 1, 2, 3. So I can maybe leave it alone. Or grab it whenever I want. Now. So I can use the chops. But I'm saving up the money for Big Ben. Alright, builder, you know what to do. We go from... we go from 69. That's a fun number. Move 104. We're down to 17! Oh, there was a lot. That's okay, cool. We're gonna leave that there as far as production goes. And do I have any place I can build mines? I don't know. Let's get our guys working on projects. You know what, dude? Who's got 5 builds? Why don't you go ahead and get the farming started? And this builder who's got 3 left, why don't you get the farming started as well? Right? Oh, look at that. And you over here at why don't you get the factory? We'll get some armory stuff going in just a moment, but you stay busy. You stay busy, and let's see what's so great about this person. James Watt. I don't remember the formula off the top of my head, but electricity is important, ladies and gentlemen. Instantly build a factory and workshop in this district. Factories provide +2 production. We just researched nationalism en route to civil engineering, and we are going to change some of these things around. Those are nice to have for later, but we're changing our policy specifically so we can buy some tiles with a 20% discount. There they are. Let's go ahead and move the settlers out. Oh, man, we could have had it in there before now, I think. Right? Boom. Yep, our policy's set. We're not really changing anything else right now. Colonialism has advanced considerably. Let me remember what that is. Astronomy. That happened. Just happened in science. So this guy, at any time, we can pump up the gold from our other cities in 6 turns. But I think we're doing civil engineering first. We have put that card in position and haven't actually gone out and bought anything yet. So let's get that purchasing done. That one's going to grow in 31 turns. Really? How about this one? Yep, and this one. There you go. So we've taken those 2. This will be ours by natural recourse. We're not going to dabble in any faith. But we might want to get some salt for stuff. Or get some boats going out here for food and money. Since we have the card in place. But nobody's coming for it, right? So I'm not worried about it. Let's go over here and see about that other land that I was worried about that I wanted to buy up, right? I wanted to get this cut off from them. So let's take this and this and this. And for this guy, I'm pretty sure I really only wanted to make sure I got to that one. So let's go ahead and do that. I know that seems silly, but we're at 8,900. We're okay. We did all that to get that one card in place. And now that that's done, we're going to stop using that card. We could pay 540 gold right now to do it, or we can wait 7 turns naturally, or take a quick theology for 2 turns to pump it back into there. Do we really want anything right now, or is it super vitally important that we have some other economy card in that slot? Well, let's take a look over here. Faster growth in cities not your original capital. Yep, that would help. Gold. Yep, that would help a lot. All right, we're unlocking it. We're going for it. No, I should have just flipped it for 2, but whatever, I have so much money. Privateer, what's my privateer doing? He is privateering. Production over in Achin. They can build anything. They can build the Patola Palace, but we're not going to. They could do a theater square, but we're certainly not going to. Where could they build an encampment? So many places that they could build encampments for. Why not have it out here? Charming 2. Where is... This one is going to be... Charming 3. I'm looking... Breathtaking. Wow, this is going to be their neighborhood. So I guess we can build an encampment. Do we build it up here. Is that our land? That is our land, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Just in case. Yep, we're putting it there. Just in case Rome tries to come in through here. Right? That'll be good for us. Where else are we producing? Cologne. They can build the Great Zimbabwe. But we're not going to, because we're saving it for Big Ben. In the meantime, why don't you entertain the masses? As for you, didn't I tell you to be... Oh, I built 2! Ah ha ha ha! That's pretty cool. Alright. Trier, what can you do? You can build the Potala Palace, but we're not dabbling in faith, my friend. You need to build your harbor. Yes, I want that harbor built there. Excuse me, we're coming back. We're removing the pin. That wraps up the the middle game. That was the last pin, I believe. No, this entertainment venue. Curses, which might be coming soon enough. But here we are in the late game. And in the late middle game, we transitioned. We were trying to get those things wrapped up. So I'm so glad those things are wrapped up now. So many things happening at once. It looks like our spy was successful yet again. Why don't you continue renewing that mission, whatever that mission may be? Trier. It's got all of these trading people, but it doesn't really need any more people to trade with. So all of our traders are going to move cities. We're going to transfer this one to Augsburg. We're going to transfer this one to Magdeburg. And you, sir, are a privateer who's going to come around the corner here and just kind of positionally be aware of what's going on up through here. This builder, I dare say, dude, do we want to build a bunch of farms along here too? I mean, we might as well, so they'll be in place when the time comes, right? Yeah, might as well. Heidelberg, home of the Heidelberg equation. They have their harbor in place, and now we're going to do what? We're going to queue some things up for them, actually. Heidelberg, thank you very much. We're going to put you in the queue so that you can do that. Can't do the shipyard yet. Can do the bank, and then no amphitheater. We'll come back later. No monument. We'll come back later, and we'll take this turn. All right, gunpowder has just opened up. Did we get anything else? No. What do we got here? We've got Dortmund to... Yeah, you know what? I kind of like this guy where he's at, but at the same time, maybe it's time to send him to the other one. I think it was... let's send this one left. Why not? And let's come up here. Our privateers are just chilling. We're going to come around and get into a little bit forward position. Now let's come back it up a little. We don't want to freak out Rome. You know, was I going to build something with this guy? Is this our stuff yet? It's not. Oh my gosh. I want to buy this stuff out so that I can... Or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So these would be ours once it happens. But for now, dude, believe it or not, I want you to chill, just like everybody else. Just stand by. You, on the other hand, we need you doing stuff. We need you guys building roads. I already sent somebody to Kabul. Let me send somebody now to Paris, potentially. Yep, I know, I'm getting a little more faith than I want, but it's... Yeah, no, it is what it is. Alright, this guy, dude, why don't you come here, and with your one and last build, why don't you retire to the farm, having taught this guy who's going to have 6 builds what to do. Thank you very much for your efforts. I appreciate it. It would have been wiser to use the 6-build guy, so I'd have 2 builders in case I needed to do 2 things. But we're having fun with our roleplay in this experience, as our LARPing company, our LARPing crew, brought to you by the fine, non-branded generic foam projectile products known as LARPco, they're doing just fine. Trade routes. Did we build any other roads here? Looks like we built a road to Leventa. It looks like dabbling in religion is something that's just going to have to happen. Let's go ahead and send this guy up to Fort Tazelli so we can have some roads up in through there, I guess. Bam. Choose a little bit of production over here in Berlin. They're 1 turn away from a bank. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and take this next turn. And let's go ahead and ask you to be sure to subscribe if you want to see what happens next, because that is all the time I have today. If you'd like to see more, be sure to check out the playlist on the bottom left of how we got to this point. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.